seconds. It's on now.
So it's on when this is on.
Yes, that's right. And there's a mute button here as well.
What I should do when I put the microphone down, should I hit the...
Ooh, I don't know how to.
All right. So that they would be on the other side. Okay, so it's unmuted. Okay, so say your step up and say your sign.
My name is Amanda Plaza, and I proudly serve as a senior AmeriCorps member with the Liberty Mutual Insurance Team at Charlestown High School in Charlestown.
My name is Sean Kleber. I'm a senior AmeriCorps member, proudly serving with the Summit Partners team at Up Academy Boston in South Boston.
My name is Tully Thompson, and I proudly serve with the Westfield Capital Management team at the Mildred K-8 school in Mattapan.
My name is Jillian Roth, and I proudly serve as a senior AmeriCorps member on the Bain and Company team at the John F. Kennedy School in Jamaica Plain.
It's not. You just push this red button, and it's on like this. Cool. Hello. Yeah. And so unmute. Yep. Okay. Great.
My name is Mary Boyd, and I proudly serve. Closer to my face? Okay. My name is Mary Boyd, and I proudly serve with the Wellington Management Foundation team at Boston Green Academy in Brighton.
My name is Hallie Grunder, and I proudly serve with the Boston Civic Engagement Team.
My name is Samantha Ruthazer, and I proudly serve with the Fidelity Investments team at the Higginson Lewis 3rd through 8th School in Roxbury.
Okay, great. That was awesome, y'all. So then you would come off stage. Yes, hit that red button to
Hello, testing.
My fellow Americans. So should we just leave this on the whole time and not unmute it or mute it?
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that. I feel like
Cool. Hello.
Hello, hello.
This has to be on. And that screen has to be. Hello.
I think that one actually. That was a front mic. They probably put this tape on it so they can easily identify what's theirs. I didn't realize that we had stairs to the podium.
I know. I was like, I'm sorry, y'all. To take a giant step up. Also, this skirt's not cute. How do you fix it? It's like all.
Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2 3. Joseph Mama, Joe Mama to the stage, please. Thank you. He's my height. Well, a couple of things here, right? He's a pro. This moves. It's slippery, so that's that. Check 1 2. It's okay. Check. I might take it off. You know me. I'm Italian and Jewish. I move around a lot. This is. Yep. This is what you gave me yesterday. Exactly.
Exactly what. So after you do your thing, this is the order.
And they'll do it from that stage.
Yeah.
With a different mic.
Yeah. There's this
With that mic. Great.
Yeah. And then closing. And then I'll come in and set this.
Yep.
What jacket did you decide to go with?
I brought my 25 year. I brought 3. I brought London because it's their opening day and they just gave it to me. I brought South Africa and I brought.
If you want, I can take a picture of you in it and send it to them.
That'd be great. That's a great idea.
What's this one?
South Africa. South Africa.
Love it.
Yep.
Do you have like a whole closet dedicated?
It should be in a closet. I have so many jackets. So I got 10th anniversary.
about to begin. Please make your way into the chambers. We are going to begin shortly. Thank you.
Check. Good morning. Welcome to the Edward M. Kennedy Institute. I've been here many times before. I've never spoken here. It's a humbling honor just to be in the room. So I wanted to do a little bit of breathing in the room before we got started. My name is Charlie Rose. I use the pronouns he, him, and his. I'm excited to be with you today. I'm terribly excited to be here doing this. I do want to acknowledge that the land we're on was originally the Native American tribe, the Massachusetts, and we pay respects to their elders, past and present, as we remember where we are. I watched this building being built. I want to start by appreciating all of you for doing City Year. It's a big deal. My daughter was in your seat last year, but we didn't do it here. We were at Temple Israel last year for the Red Jacket dedication, and then opening day was a different day. I also want to appreciate and recognize and thank the team that really led on Basic Training Academy, Jess, Carol, and Maya. Round of applause for them. I'm really excited that in a few minutes we'll hear the dedications of the senior corps members who are seated down here on the Senate floor, I guess, which is, this room is an exact replica of the United States Senate. I believe it's inch for inch in every detail. 27 working days ago, I had the privilege of speaking with you at the Boston Green Academy. And on your very first day, not all of you were here, but most of you were here. Now we're at opening day, 27 days later, and I'm a kind of person who counts the days, and I believe that if you count the days, that's okay, but you have to make them count as well. So you have 52 days till Thanksgiving, working days, and you have 67 days until your holiday break, winter holiday break. And then we have 178 days until graduation. And you can do an unbelievable amount of stuff in one day. So, I do want to say a little bit about this place. So, Senator Kennedy, the Lion of the United States Senate, was born a mile from here at St. Margaret's Hospital in Dorchester in 1932. He served in the United States Senate for, I believe it's 47 years, from 1962 to 2009. Remarkable. He's the godfather of the modern national service movement. He spoke at the first ever City Year graduation, which was on Stilling Street, and we had 50 corps members, and AmeriCorps hadn't even started, and nobody knew who we were, and we didn't know who we were. And Senator Edward M. Kennedy was the keynote speaker at our graduation in front of 50 people in our little office. Good thing it didn't rain that day, because when it did rain or snow, it came into our office. That was our original space. His stepson, Curran Racklin, was a City or Boston Corps member 18 years ago. Senator Kennedy spoke at our first national convention in Washington, D.C., and he'll be talked about a lot today, so I just wanted to do a little bit honoring Senator Kennedy. Personally, two things. One, my best friend died very suddenly in 2001, and that night Senator Kennedy came to his house to console his wife and myself and many others of us who were in the house that night. Senator Kennedy showed up, came over, because he had dealt with so much loss and pain and grief in his own life. We were asked, City Year was asked when Senator died, to be an honor guard at his wake. And we had a rotating shift of corps members and staff in the red, kind of managing the crowd, because I think 45,000 people came through over the course of 2 days. It was at the JFK Library. This wasn't built yet. And it was at his brother's library, John F. Kennedy Library, which if you haven't been there, you should go there as well. I don't mean today, at some point. And we were the last ones, so at the very end of the wake or the viewing, City Year team were the last ones, myself and 8 other people, we were the last ones to pay our respects and to hug Vicki Kennedy, his wife. It was a very meaningful moment for me. And then I was lucky to be invited to his funeral at Mission Church in Mission Hill, where Barack Obama spoke and others. So enough about Kennedy. I just got back from the UK. I was in London and Birmingham and Manchester for their basic training academy, and they talked about they couldn't wait to rep in the red, and they gave me their 10th anniversary jacket. Today is London's opening day as well, and Michael Brown is there and many other people are there from the US, but they gave me this jacket and I brought it. I also brought my South Africa jacket and my 25-year City Year jacket. What made this red stand for something? You can call it out. We're in the U.S. Senate. It's a chamber of deliberation. What made the red jacket stand for something? What does it stand for? Let's start there. What does that jacket stand for? Anybody? Hope, dedication, service. Help me. Community, thank you. Pride. Social justice, thank you. Unity. Equity, thank you. Love, there it goes. Keep going. What else? Inspiration. Family, I would add perspiration. Come on. By the way, that day at the bar, say it again. Pride, yes. Say it again. Team. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. 2 more. Joy, excellence. Thank you. Now, what made it stand for those things? Yes, the legacy of the people that wore it. It didn't automatically come with any of those things. Dedication, pride, joy, equity, love, hope, social justice. The people who wore it, those whose shoulders we're standing upon. So today, we get to dedicate our jackets. And I would say, I would humbly submit that we have as much or more purpose than we've ever had in our lives, because our world now needs us, and we have an amazing amount of work to do, and a legacy to uphold, and a legacy to continue, and a legacy to grow. One act of service and kindness and thoughtfulness and care and selflessness at a time. So I would say you need to stay motivated and positive. And when I wear the jacket, I find I'm a better version of myself. I'm less likely to swear. I'm less likely to not care. I'm less likely to have hair. I'm just rhyming now. Sorry. So you're standing on the shoulders of more than 25,000 people, 27,000 people who've worn this before us. There's like 30,000 graduates, and most have come through in the United States, but also around the world. So your responsibility is to uphold the legacy, to enhance the legacy. Your responsibility is to live up to the pledge that you're going to say today, that actually I wrote with Michael Brown. I'm going to practice it with you at the end just because. Have you ever done the pledge all together? No. You're going to do it today for the first time. I'm going to make sure that we do it decent. So, Here's why we do the red jacket dedication or the jacket dedication. In California, it's yellow because you can't wear red in most of the schools we go into, or blue because it's colors. In different places, you can't wear colors. I hope that putting on this jacket and the dedications you say today, whether it's to a concept like equity and justice, or whether it's to a person, either past or present, someone who's passed on, or someone who's here, or to the next generation, or to the students you work with, or to whatever you decide. And, by the way, you can dedicate your jacket privately. You can stand up and say, my name is Charlie Rose, and I choose to dedicate my jacket privately. And we have complete respect for that. I'll say one other thing, and that is, I just want to acknowledge that some of the dedications are personal and sensitive, and I would ask you and encourage you to create as safe an environment as possible. We're not going to do it in the big Senate except for our senior corps, but we'll go into different rooms after this, and I'll explain where you're going, and you probably already know. But I just want to do a sort of heads up or a trigger warning. So something may be deep and meaningful to you, just use care when you share. Because it may be something that's hard for someone else to hear, so be careful, that's all. Do you have a copy of the pledge on you? If everybody could stand up. I know you're going to do this later, but this is just practice. So repeat after me, please. I pledge to serve as a City Year member to the very best of my ability, to honor the rules and expectations of City Year, to respect my colleagues and the people and communities we serve, to provide excellent service, to lead by example and be a role model to children, to celebrate the diversity of the people, ideas, and cultures around me, to serve with an open heart and an open mind, to be quick to help and slow to judge, and to do my best to make a difference in the lives of others, and to build a stronger community, nation, and world for all of us. Thank you. You may sit, and I'll close. Yeah, so I did that in Birmingham, and they had never done it before, and the staff was like, I don't think this will work, and it's an American thing. I said, well, it's not really an American thing, it's a City Year thing, and 3 young women just raised their hand and said, well, one young woman raised her hand, and 3 of them were like, I said, how did that feel? And she said, well, that was amazing because we did it together. I said, what was amazing about it? And she repeated, we did it together. And I find that the pledge, by the way, was written right in Upham's Corner, which is a 3/4 of a mile from here, on the back of a napkin or a placemat by Michael Brown and I, right before the first City Year graduation. And it hasn't changed, except that it used to be and build a stronger community for all of us, and we add nation and world as we went to other countries. Day before yesterday, I was thinking about what does it mean to rep the red, because I got that phrase from our siblings and brothers and sisters in the UK last week, or a week before actually, And so I just wrote a little rhyme about repping the red. And I'll close with that, and then we'll move into the dedications. It isn't only what you said when you're repping the red. When you put on this jacket, so much lies ahead. Your impact can be widespread if you use your heart and your head when you're repping the red. Remember, it's just not about you. It's about all that you do and how you renew and how you stay true and what you bring to and how we break through and stick to and push through. Who do you look to? How will you cut through? What will you subdue? Do you remember to say thank you? When you're repping the red, it isn't only what you said. So go out and light your fire. Justice fire, social fire, daily fire, sure fire. Don't be afraid to perspire and inquire, because some situations are dire. And because of you, I am inspired, and I know you will do what is required and desired. And you'll deal with getting tired. I already know you'll be admired. You have the power to go and take others higher and higher as they aspire. So each and every day, get out of bed. Make sure you're fed. Mean what you said. Continue the generations of the city your thread. You will stand in good stead when you're repping the red. Snaps. It's kind of disconcerting to be standing here talking to you and looking at yourself on the screen. My wife would say, handsome. Everybody else would say, get it over with, Charlie. Cool. I want to do 30 seconds of silence. And then I want to introduce our senior corps who will come up to the platform in front of the podium here and share their dedications. Thank you. Two things. Put your cell phones on stun or on, like, turn the ringers off. You don't want to be that person. I know you might have a really cool ringtone, but if it goes off during the dedications, and here's the second thing. I would urge you during these dedications, both here in the chamber and in your dedication in the rooms around the chamber, to listen charismatically. Like we've heard of active listening. This is charismatic listening. You're really trying to understand where our peers, where our siblings, where our sisters and brothers are coming from. And again, you could choose to dedicate it privately if that's what you wish, but please pay attention to each and every person. I'd like to start with the Boston Civic Engagement Team, BCE, come on down. Is it on?
Hello. Hi, my name is Avian. I serve with the Boston Civic Engagement Team, and my pronouns are the he series. And I choose to dedicate my jacket to my aunt.
Hi, my name is Doug Peters. I use the he series of pronouns. I serve on the Boston Civic Engagement Team, and I choose to dedicate my jacket to my students from 11A and the communities that they live in.
Hi, my name is Claire Turner. I serve on the Boston Civic Engagement Team, and I use the She Series. And I'm dedicating my jacket to my 16 wonderful third grade students from last year who inspired me and pushed me to be a better person, and they're the reason that I came back for another year.
My name is Hallie Grunder. I use the She Series pronouns. I serve with the Boston Civic Engagement Team, and I'd like to dedicate my jacket to my 6th and 7th grade students from last year.
CYB, I present the Boston Civic Engagement Team. Up next, senior corps members from the Power cohort. Please come on up. I'm sorry. I'm messing you up.
My name is Jillian Roth, and I proudly serve as a senior AmeriCorps member on the John F. Kennedy Elementary School team. I dedicate my red jacket to my focus list student Esteban and all other students who are first-generation immigrants who are also here without their parents. He inspired me with the courage and resilience he maintained all year.
My name is Janelle Kavich. I serve as the team leader at Orchard Gardens. I use the She and They series, and I dedicate this jacket to the belief and power of young people.
My name is Anurag. I serve at the Trotter K-8 school in Dorchester. I use the He series, and I'd like to dedicate my jacket to Miss Grant's 4th grade class.
Hi, my name is Lauren, and I'm the team leader at the King's School in Dorchester, and I use the She series, and I would like to dedicate my jacket in private.
Please put them on. Put them on. I present the sensational senior corps member from the Power cohort. Yeah. Thank you. Up next, we have the Opportunity cohort, and Meaning cohort is on deck, so Opportunity, it's now your opportunity.
Hello, I'm Ilana, and I use the She series, and I serve at Up Academy Dorchester. I am dedicating my jacket this year to all my students from last year in Kansas City, Missouri.
Hey everyone, my name is Sean Kleber, team leader at Up Academy Boston. I use the He series. I am also dedicating my jacket to my students from last year in Detroit, who showed me the greatest depths of passion and strength and resilience, boldly in the face of a world that has so often forgotten and failed them.
Please put them on. CYB, I present the dynamic duo representing the Opportunity cohort. Meaning, come on up, and then Love is on deck.
Hi, my name is Dan. I use the He series. I'm the team leader at the Edwards Middle School, and I choose to dedicate my red jacket to you, the people in front of me, my friends and family who've made me the person I am today, and my kids from last year who taught me so much.
Hi everyone, I'm Layla. I'm the team leader at the McCormick Middle School. I use the She series. I'm dedicating my jacket to all the single parents out there, like my own mom, who fight so hard every single day to get us the opportunities that we all deserve.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I am proudly serving at the English High School in Jamaica Plain. Woo, yeah. And I am dedicating my jacket today to my mom and my dad, and to all the educators who embodied the city year value, the belief in the power of young people.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Yando. I serve at the Washington Irving Middle School, and I'm dedicating my jacket to the students at the Irving, especially my class of 16 students last year who made me smile every day.
Hello, everyone. I'm Amanda, TL at Charlestown High School. And this year, I dedicate my jacket to all the students who are stuck in detention facilities right now, as well as the students who will not get to cross the stage this year due to gun violence in our country. And then, of course, to my ELL students last year, Ms. Ho's 9th grade math class. I love them. They helped me grow so much, and yeah.
I present to you the senior corps members from the Meaning cohort. Love, come on down. Up after love will be joy.
Hi, I'm Bridget. I'm the proud TL at the Burke High School. And I dedicate my jacket to supporting others, to appreciating what others have done for me and paying it forward to my team, to taking what I have learned from the best leaders I have had to support others, and to constantly learning how to be my own leader. I dedicate my jacket to my team who will inspire me to be better. And lastly, I dedicate my jacket to my student Kyra, who throughout the year, any hardship she faced, she always was ready to think about where she could improve.
Hi, my name is Marcus Sardella, and I am the TL at Brighton High School. I'm dedicating my jacket to everybody that I encountered last year, whether it was my students, AmeriCorps members, team leaders, IMs, staff members, that pushed me to come back this year. It really helped me grow in everything that I did last year. That I can take into this year and take into all the corps members and TLs and IMs that I can bring and talk to this year. So thank you.
I'm Caitlin. I serve at the Frederick Pilot Middle School. I dedicate my jacket to my grandma, who is an educator and a believer in the power of young people.
Hi, I'm Sammy Ruth Azer. I'm the team leader at the Higginson Lewis School in Roxbury. My jacket is dedicated to the kids in class that mask their struggles with humor, and anyone that needs a genuine smile from someone to start their day off right, and to the students that were in my 3rd grade class last year who let me be that person for them.
CYB, show the love cohort some love. Thank you. Joy, come on down.
Hi, my name's Tully Thompson. I proudly serve as a team leader at the Mildred Avenue K-8 school in Mattapan. And, and this year I'm dedicating my jacket to my former 7th grade, now 8th grade students who will be finishing their year there this next year.
Hi, my name is Brianna Hall. I'm a team leader for the Mildred Elementary School.
Brianna.
And I dedicate my jacket to my mom and my family and my students from last year.
My name's Danny. I proudly serve at the GRU Elementary School. My pronouns are he, him, his. And I dedicate my year of service to all the educators who taught me throughout the years and showed me the power of teaching.
Hello, my name is Adonis Bonilla.
I serve at the Holmes Innovation School, and I dedicate my jacket to peace, flourishing, and self-growth.
Hi, my name is Taekwon Boswell. Thank you. I serve at the David A. Ellis Elementary School in Roxbury, and this year I'd like to dedicate my jacket to my team and my students from last year.
Friends, I present to you the Joy cohort. Finally, our last group is from the Adventure cohort. Come on down.
Hello, my name is Mary Boyd, and I proudly serve at the Boston Green Academy. And hi. I would like to dedicate my jacket to all the students who ever felt like they did not belong in the classroom, especially to some of my students last year, like Corey and JJ.
Hi, my name is Becca. I'm the team leader at the Winthrop Elementary School. I'm dedicating my jacket to my teams past and present, to the students of room 201, and to saving the turtles.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Hogan. I am the team leader at Tech Boston Academy in Dorchester. There they are. I am dedicating my jacket and my year of service to the current 8th grade class at Tech Boston Academy, who I had the pleasure of serving with in a 7th grade science class last year.
Hello, my name is Samantha Hun. I use she, her pronouns, and I serve at the Maurice Tobin K-8 in Mission Hill. I am dedicating my red jacket to my father and his American dream. When he fled Da Nang, Vietnam, during the war, he lost a lot and left behind his family, and he faced a lot of pain and discrimination, but he had a lot of support from people like his teachers and his friends at school, and he was able to do all of that because he had one dream, and that was to provide for the next generation, myself. And so I don't want to let all of his sacrifice go to waste, and I would like to do the same and continue his dream of serving children who are in the same position as him.
We'll zip them up too. So I'm already crying. Thank you to the Adventure cohort. Let's hear it for them. Thank you to the entire senior corps. Appreciate you. We need you. We love you. If you could all stand, zip your jackets to the, where it says City on the logo. To the C. That's it, Marcus. City of Boston, class of 2020, senior corps. Thank you for modeling not only what the dedication's like, but what it takes to bring your heart and soul on a daily basis to this work. And it's an honor and a pleasure, and I'm proud to just be associated with all of you. Let's hear it for the entire senior corps. And thank you. You may sit. The truth is, your jackets will never be so clean. Now, all AmeriCorps members will break into their cohorts. Don't go yet. I'm going to give you the room assignments. So the entire opportunity cohort is going to be in A1. The entire meaning cohort is in A2. The power cohort and Boston Civic Engagement in B1. The adventure cohort, please go to B2. Joy, you're going to be in C1 and C2. And love, you're going to stay here, and your jackets are laid out in the room. When you return to the room for the opening day ceremony, adventure, opportunity, and meaning will enter the gallery upstairs first and be seated in the center. So right in front of me. Then power, BC, and love will enter and be seated to the right. And joy will enter last and be seated to the left. Pretty straightforward? We can handle this? What do we do now? Bring it in for a break. Okay, to break, just touch her shoulder, one shoulder. Yeah, right there. Yeah. We're not going to beat all, yeah, go for it. I need somebody to climb up to connect to the second. No, they don't want us to do that. I know. We're going to use a verb, dedicate. Dedicate on the CYB. Dedicate on the B. CYB. Dedicate. Go for it. Thank you. There is no food or drink allowed in this room at any time. Thank you. Check one.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Sure. And they're zipping up their jacket as part of this. Here.
You want some tea or something?
It's okay. Yeah, I'm glad we're ending early. It'll be.
The day's ending early?
Yeah.
2 or 3?
At 1. Yeah. It's good. All right. Thank you. Yeah.
already designed one for you guys. I already designed one for you.
Hello, love cohort. So we're gonna get started in a few minutes, but if this is the time, if you need to go to the bathroom, get some water, we're definitely gonna start by 9. If we have everyone, we'll start a little early, but this is the time if you need to go to the bathroom or get a drink or anything like that, we'll definitely start by 9. Cool, thanks y'all. All right, love cohort, if you could take your seats, I think we're going to get started. Awesome. Cool. It's everybody with their name. Your name should be on your jacket, and your jacket should be the correct size, hopefully. Appreciation to IMs and TLs for getting this all set up. Okay, awesome. So as you can hear, I have a little bit of a cold, but it's going to be okay. So if I have to pause, I will do that. But I'm really excited to be here dedicating your jackets with you all. So let's give it up for the Love cohort. Yeah, awesome. So the way this is going to work is it's going to be really similar. Yeah, we all really enjoyed the TLs doing their hearts on stage. Can we give a round of applause to our TLs? Awesome. Cool. Okay, so the way this is going to work, it's going to be very similar to how Charlie facilitated it with the senior corps. So we're just going to go in order. So we're going to go Burke, and then Frederick, Higlu, and then Brighton. So we'll have you, in a minute, I'll tell you to come on up. And so as a team, you'll line up. This is kind of weird spacing. You want to just line up like right here? That sound good? Okay. So I'll have you line up right here, and you'll go down the line, and you'll say what you're going to dedicate your jacket to. Again, as Charlie was saying, just express care with what you share. So just like remember the things that you're sharing can also impact others in the room. So we want this to be a meaningful experience for our cohort, but just like have care as you're doing so. And then you'll all hold your jacket, and then I will say, Love cohort, this is the Burke team, and you can all put your jackets on. Just don't zip them up yet. So that's going to be something that we'll all zip up together as we do our pledge, okay? And then you'll take a seat. We'll give you a round of applause. You'll take a seat, and our next team will come up. Any questions on that process? Awesome. Well, it's going to be exciting. Okay, so without further ado, Burke team, come on up. Yeah, and your TLs can come up and join you, even though they've already dedicated their jackets. No, it's fine. You can keep yours on. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right, Isaacson, I'm going to pass this over to you.
Hello, I'm Isaacson Michelle. I am from the Burke team. I use the He series, and I dedicate my jacket to my friends, family, acquaintances, and the people of the city of Boston. Since I was begat from your wild, tumbling womb and hurled into a world full of uncertainties, you've been a place of warmth in my life. I'm grateful for all the experiences, negative and positive, that have molded me into the man I am today. It is as such as one of your dear offspring that I take care of you and provide your future children the power, knowledge, and love they need to thrive. I, as your humble servant, kindly take that duty as a way of thanking you for giving me everything I needed to be who I am.
That was so wholesome. My name is Ashley Murdoch. My PGPs are she, her, hers, also at Burke. Whoop, whoop. So I dedicate this year of service to my grandpa. You all can't see him, but he's so cute, and we're playing chess. He is my reminder that there is always a reason to laugh, that everybody deserves a second chance, respect is rooted in love, education is an opportunity, and that joy surrounds us. We simply must choose to see it, but accept the hurt and always let it breathe. He is my reminder for many things, but mostly he is my reminder to give. Give with both hands and always a full heart. Give nothing but raw, unconditional love. I dedicate this year of service to my papa because he is my consistent reminder to give.
My name is Olivia. I use the She series. I serve at the Burke. I dedicate this jacket in the pursuit of educational equity and building strong, resilient communities. I also dedicate my jacket to all those who helped shape my values and commitment to serve. My professors who empowered me to create knowledge, my coach who taught me resilience, discipline, and self-love, and my family for without whom I would not know the meaning of unconditional love and support.
Hello, my name is Samantha Burley. I use the She series. I also serve at the Burke. And I want to dedicate my jacket to all my friends, family, and educators without whom I would not be here, with special emphasis on Courtney Wagner.
Hi, my name's Kate. I also serve at the Burke. I use the She series, and I'd like to dedicate my jacket to my Grammy, Aunt Mary Jo, and Uncle Jerry for their own dedication to the education system and for demonstrating to me the importance of empowering our youth.
Hi, my name's Charlie. My pronouns are he, him, his. And this year I'm dedicating my jacket to my 8th grade English teacher, Mr. Fournier, who I believe lived out city year values every day in his life by being tirelessly dedicated to his students, fostering their confidence and curiosity, and above all, making learning fun.
Hi, I'm Bridget. I'm the proudest TL serving at the Burke High School with these lovely people. I just want to reemphasize my dedication from earlier of I dedicate my jacket to my team, my little pups.
Hi, I'm Erin. I am the oh so proud impact manager of this Burke team, and I want to dedicate my jacket to them and their service this year. The Burke community, especially my sophomores who are now seniors and are all going to graduate this year, and to my son, who is going to be 3 months old tomorrow, who I cannot wait to watch his educational journey.
All right, and love cohort. Put on your jackets, sorry. And let me practice. We'll stumble through this one. All right. Awesome. All right, love cohort. I give you the team serving at the Jeremiah E. Burke High School. All right, thank you all. Yeah, go ahead and take a seat. Awesome. All right, Frederick, come on up. You're all starting over there. I see. All right, Chris is our brave one.
I'm second brave.
You're so brave. You're brave, Zach. Okay. Awesome. All right, Chris, I'm going to kick it off with you.
My name is Chris, use the He series, and I dedicate this jacket to people who are going through their tough times and willing to push through all the obstacles that come their way and loving themselves in the process of it. Self-love is the cure to self-hate, so we can all relate.
My name's Chris, Zach.
You got it.
Okay. My pronouns are he, him, his. And I dedicate my jacket to my parents who have done everything for me.
Nice job. Hi, my name is Allison. I use the She series, and I'm dedicating my jacket to my grandmother, More, who worked her whole life to make sure that my brothers, my cousins, and I had access to education, but also about 100 students from Thailand had access to college education, and so I hope to bring that knowledge and wisdom about the value of education to my students.
My name's Rachel.
Let me hold it for you. You got it.
I dedicate this to my uncle that couldn't be here anymore. I know if he was still here, he would have been so proud.
Is that all you want to say?
I'm Paige. I use the She series. I'm dedicating this to my siblings who have been both students and teachers in the public school system.
Hello, I'm Jaylee, she, her, hers, and I would like to dedicate my jacket to everyone who has supported me in my growth despite all the transitions I've made.
Hi, I'm Pri. I use a She, Her, Hers series, and I'm dedicating my jacket to my cousin Preeti because she was a bright light in everyone's life that she met.
I'm Caitlin, She Series, and I dedicate my jacket to my grandma, who is both an educator and my role model.
All right, Frederick team, you can go ahead and put on your jackets. All right, and as your interim, I am very proud of you all. I dedicate my pretend jacket to you all. Awesome. So, Love Cohort, I give you the Frederick Middle School, the team serving at the Frederick Middle School. Awesome. All right, Higlu, come on up. Oh, yeah. So, thank you, Marcus. So, if we could have you all try and go this way, so hopefully we can try and see Brighton team as well. I'm sorry, that was... You're having a hard time seeing them. So yeah, if you could line up over here, I'm going to sneeze. Yep. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to come over here. Or actually, we'll start on this side. Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Start up. So confused. You got it.
Perfect. If we're just having one up so you can see everyone, because I think they're right.
Can everyone see me? Wow. Okay. Well, this feels kind of awkward. I'm Ben. I use the He series, and I want to dedicate my red jacket to my parents who loved me and took care of me and brought me here. I know they're not here to hear it, but amma appa saranghayo. And to the students and children I've worked with, both past, present, and future, who not only filled me with so much joy and love in life, but also who's helped me realize just how much we really need to plant seeds and really inspire and build our next leaders, our next change makers.
Hi, y'all. My name is Avi. I use the She Series. And I want to dedicate my red jacket to my mom. She's still alive. She's not gone. But also, I want to dedicate my jacket to people who have parents who may not be here for a variety of reasons. And my dad was, they were both teachers in the public school system. My mom retired recently from, I think, 15 or 20 years of teaching. And she taught in New York public schools. So I know the experience is a little different, but I still want to dedicate my year of service to my students, any past and present educators, and people who make a difference in the lives of children.
Hi, everybody. Whoa. My name is Dorian. I use the he pronouns. I dedicate my jacket to the two people that really raised me, which is my mother and my father. My mother currently at work right now, so I know she's getting her bread up right now. She's living her life, and I'm very proud of her. Unfortunately, my father passed away, so that's why I have him around my neck right now, just to have him here with me, because I know that, for one, he is very proud of me and what I've accomplished, and also, he's always telling me to get a city year job or a city job in Boston. So I kind of did this for him to show him that no matter what's gonna happen, no matter what gets in front of me, I'm gonna make sure that the youth in the next generation is gonna be going on to the next year positively.
Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm dedicating my jacket and my year of service to my parents who have really supported me in every single decision I've made. They've always been there for me, and I want to kind of carry that positivity and that unconditional support into the classroom for my students.
Hi, I'm Ashani. I dedicate my jacket to my past self. It's been really hard for me, going through a lot. Not only my whole changes as a person, battling all different types of things, along with depression, anxiety, being a survivor of abuse, both physical and sexual, that I have the strength to stand here today. I'd also like to dedicate my jacket to my father, which both of them are not here today, but the one that adopted me, he didn't have to, and though he's not here, I'm happy that I have the strength to stand here when he didn't. He's the only person that's been proud of me, and I'm happy that I'm doing this for him.
What's up, guys? My name's Chandler. This year, I'm going to be dedicating this jacket to God. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you guys. I've had a very troubled past with mental health as well, and I just want to see these kids grow, and I know that I didn't have people there for me, and I just want to thank every single person that's in this room because you guys are going to change some kid's life, and I believe that. And I also want to I want to dedicate this jacket for my parents who came to the United States with the clothes on their backs to give me and my siblings a better education. And for that, I'm gonna just strive in the educational system to see other kids grow, because a lot of kids didn't have that opportunity that I had to come to this country and have a good education. And I know there's a lot of kids out there who, like they walk like 20 miles to go to school, and like it's crazy. So I'm dedicating this year for them.
Hi, my name's Becca. I use the she pronouns, serving in the Higloo. Today, I want to dedicate my red jacket to the support system I had growing up. They really showed me the strength and the power of love and living through love. And then I also want to dedicate my jacket to Dr. Biko Mandela Gray. He truly reminded me that there is service to be done, and that like I need to act, and I need to use my privilege to act, and to serve, and to help change this world and make it a better place for everyone to live in.
Limara, she series, and I want to dedicate my jacket privately.
My name is LJ. I'm an impact manager at the Higloo, which is a he series. I want to dedicate my jacket to being my big brother. When I started City Year, I kind of copied everything he did. He was in IT, so I joined IT, and he did AV stuff, so I did. He did nonprofit work, and so I did as well. We're good. When I got hired for City Year, is the same week he passed away, last April. So this is for you, bro. I love you, Anderson. Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared to do it again. I'm Sammy, the team leader at the Higginson Lewis, and this jacket this year is the same reason that I'm dedicating. This year is one of the same reasons that I dedicated my jacket last year to the kids in class that mask their struggles with humor, and anyone that needs a genuine smile from someone to start their day off right. And I'm really thankful that I was able to be one of those people for my students last year, and I'm thankful that I get to return to the same school and continue that.
All right. If you all could put on your jackets, Higloo team. All right, love cohort. I give you the team serving at the Higginson Lewis. Yeah. Thank y'all. All right, Brighton, you're up. Okie doke. All right, Ronnie, I'll give this to you.
I'm Ronnie. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I want to dedicate my jacket to Dr. Max Greenberg, who introduced me to City Year and was a positive role model and influence in my life when I didn't feel like I had a direction.
Hi everyone, my name is Siva Narasimhadevra, and I'd like to dedicate this jacket to all the leaders that stood before me and sacrificed and paved the way for me to lead in a life of opportunity. And I'd also like to dedicate this jacket to all the leaders and the future leaders that will stand before me after I'm gone to continue to perpetuate a cycle of positive influence. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Urcatilli. I want to dedicate my jacket to both my parents who sacrificed hand and foot to get me to where I am, and also to Sister Karen, who let me cry in her office many, many nights.
Hi, my name is Katie Livingston, and I serve for my aunt who was a teacher and showed me what it means to care for students deeply.
Hi, I'm Ashlyn. I use the She series. I want to dedicate this to my friends and family that have kind of led me here, and also to all the students I've had the pleasure of working with over the past 5 years. They've kind of taught me more than I've taught them, and they've really inspired me to continue working with students. And also just dedicate to any student that feels like nobody cares about them. Every student should know somebody cares.
Hi, my name is Angela Stokes. I'm the impact manager at Brighton High. I'd like to dedicate my jacket to my stepson, Charles Jr., my future son, name you won't know for a while, and all the little black boys who, despite all the hate in the world, can be amazing, like my husband, who I'm also dedicating my jacket to, Charles Sr. Thank you.
Hi, Marcus TL, Brighton High. I'm dedicating my jacket to everyone that I met last year that pushed me through my service to get through this year. Students, core members, TLs, IMs, IDs, staff members that really showed me the joy of being here and working with the students and working with everyone here, and dedicating to all you as well to show you that joy that I found, because I know it's going to be a fantastic year. Thanks.
All right, Brighton team, you can put on your jackets. All right, love cohort, I give you the team serving at the Brighton High School. Awesome, thank y'all. Awesome. Thank you all so much for sharing your dedications. I appreciated being in such a powerful space with you all and kickstarting our year of service together. So again, let's give it up to the Love Cohort. Woo! Awesome. Yeah. Oh, we're doing the hearts. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Okay. Awesome. So I'm getting some texts from other impact directors too that they're also finishing early because we're pretty early. So what I'm going to have us do is take like 5 minutes or so, and this is something you probably had people ask you to do before, but just do a little bit of processing time, and then I'm going to ask you to text an appreciation to someone that you just are thinking about in this moment, and you just want to send a text to them. So just spreading some of that positivity that we're kind of feeling in this space, and send it to someone else who maybe the first person that comes to mind for you. So we're going to take like 5 minutes, do a little bit of that processing time to do that, if you choose to do that, and then we just need to be back in this space at 10, and so we'll just make sure to do that. I guess there's some exhibits that are around for us to be able to do that. You could take some team pictures. I suggest doing that. Have a little bit of team time, and then we'll be back in this space for 10. So for now, let's do a little bit of that processing time and shoot off that text if you'd like. And then I will bring us back together in like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, we're sitting, so Love Cohort, when we leave, then we're gonna when you come back in, we're gonna be up over in this side. Oh, never mind, I'll tell you after. All right, does that kind of get a thumbs up for people if you're feeling ready? Or do you want a little bit more time? A little bit more time? Okay, give you a little bit more time. All right, is that feeling like a good amount of time? Thumbs up if people are feeling ready. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to have us do before we go, and you're going to have about 30 minutes or so just to make sure that we're back in here by 10. If Aaron and if anyone else who knows the spirit, discipline, purpose, and pride wants to come up, and we'll just practice as a cohort so we'll feel ready for our entrance. So this is one of the power tools that we're going to be doing as we're coming into the opening ceremony. So our cohort's going to be on point. So we're going to do a quick practice run, and then you'll have some time to check out the exhibits before we're back in here for 10. So we'll just do a couple practice rounds of this, okay? Cool, so we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna do it so you can hear the words, so that we're all gonna be saying the words as we go too, okay? So it's spirit, discipline, purpose, and pride. The way that I remember it too is it's 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 2, 1, yeah, okay, perfect, here we go.
Spirit, spirit. Discipline, discipline, discipline. And you said there's one more? Oh, gotcha. Cool. Gotcha. All right, awesome. So, y'all, you're going to have about 35 minutes. So just be back in this room by 10 o'clock, okay? Perfect. Yeah, take a team picture, have some team time. Perfect. Thank you all.
Test, test.
Great. Cool. Cool.
Chuck.
Thank you to all of our champion and guest speakers who are here with us today at City Year Boston's opening day ceremony. Now, we'd like to welcome this year's City Year AmeriCorps members.
Okay, wow. That was an incredible way to kick off this opening day. I have to say, I did one panoramic picture already, but people were still filing in, so I'm going to do another one shortly. Thank you all for joining us this morning as we recognize and celebrate the year of service that our dedicated AmeriCorps members, this extraordinary sea of red that you see above you here, have chosen to answer the call to serve and take the City Year Pledge to serve the Boston community. And seriously, right? To be in this space, a replica of the Senate chambers where the role of government is open to all of us, to encourage civic participation and invigorate civil discourse, and focuses on the importance of the skills of listening, compromise, and healthy debate. The late Senator Edward M. Kennedy's legacy of service calls on all of us to engage in our own communities and nation. And that is exactly what these young leaders in service are doing today. So thank you, City Year Boston. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sandra Lopez-Burke. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. And I am humbled and honored to be in this space and to serve as the Vice President and Executive Director of City Year in Boston. This is my 14th opening day as Executive Director of City Year in Boston, and I have never been more excited because there is actually a lot to be excited about in this work. First, today you're going to hear from a few esteemed speakers. U.S. Representative Joe Kennedy, LaToya Edwards, who is a new City Year Boston board member, and also representing NBC Boston 10. Isabel Barros, a City Year Boston alumna, and also a school adjustment counselor at the Somerville Public School, and a few of our senior AmeriCorps members. They will all speak about the importance and the value of service, what service means to them, and the impact service makes in their personal lives and the community overall. I want to thank you all for agreeing to be with us this morning. Second, I'm excited about our focus. City Year helps students and schools succeed. Fueled by national service, City Year AmeriCorps members serve in schools all day, every day, as student success coaches, preparing students with the skills and the mindsets to thrive in school and in life. They work alongside teachers, connecting with students and providing evidence-based, integrated academic and social emotional supports. Why is this work important? Because over the last decade, more than 50% of our high school students in urban communities were leaving school without a high school diploma. Across the country, and Boston was no exception. City Year has built a continuum of support for students by serving in the highest need schools and in the elementary and middle schools that feed into those high schools. City Year works hand in hand with school administrators and staff to help accelerate school priorities and add additional capacity to support the whole school achievement. Through this collaboration, schools have seen significant gains. Since City Year Boston launched our feeder pattern strategy in 2012, graduation rates in our partnership schools within those feeder patterns have increased substantially. The Berks graduation rate has increased by 32 percentage points. Yeah. English high school's graduation rate has increased by 21.4 percentage points. And to be clear, right, these are wonderful, wonderful gains, and I think we all can agree there's always more that we need to be doing. So that leads me to my third item that I'm excited about, which is our partnerships. I am excited because we are seeing the partnership between schools and teachers with our AmeriCorps members and other school partners are indeed having a meaningful impact on the lives of our beautiful children. BPS and their talented teachers and staff are creating greater educational opportunities for our city's youth and engaging partners in doing that work. We are very grateful to the Boston communities who make our service possible and have graciously welcomed us and partnered with us for the last 31 years. That's right, City Year is 31 years old. And our service Our learning and our growth would not be possible without those strong partnerships. A week ago yesterday was the first day of school for many of our schools. I know, without the exception of our up schools, I know. But nearly 55,000 students across the city began a new school year and immediately filled their schools with energy and purpose. And our core members were there on day one. I am excited that our schools, under the leadership of Mayor Walsh and new Superintendent Dr. Caselius, are starting strong. At the BPS committee meeting this past week, I learned that attendance is up. They were at 80% on Friday of last week, 90.4% on Monday, and 90.6% this past Wednesday. Dr. Caselius wants to ensure an equitable education and success for all students, and we are excited to deepen our partnership with her in the year ahead. Fourth, and most importantly, I am excited about this core. They are ready. They are ready to make the great impact this year, in large part due to an extraordinary team that we also have on the ground that deliver a dynamic and professional development that started in a lot of planning over the summer and then started in August when they came in for their training. And it will continue throughout their service year, which will include additional formal training, coaching, observation, guided reflection, and peer learning. And of course, we also could not do this work without the thoughtful and generous investments of our partners and sponsors. City Year Boston, you have answered the call to serve a cause greater than yourselves and are committed to doing so with spirit, discipline, purpose, and pride. You will have a lasting impact on the students you tutor and mentor, on the volunteers you recruit and mobilize, and the families you engage and support. I know, we all know, that your contributions to the city of Boston, to our nation, and to our world will extend far beyond this year and beyond what you probably will have ever imagined possible. This is your opening day, and we are here to celebrate your courage and your idealism. I would also like to welcome and thank our school team sponsors who are here with us today. Again, we can't do this without a collective energy of partners. Comcast, Universal, NBC, BNY Mellon, HMH, and Santander, just to name a few who are with us today. Thank you for making this work possible. I also would like to recognize members of our National City Year Boston trustees and the local City Year Boston board. There are many, many people in this room that make this work possible, and none of it can happen without them. Your idealism and your commitment to supporting Boston students powers and our service every single day. And finally, to many of you who are here as family, friends, and mentors of our AmeriCorps members, thank you for providing them with the love, support, encouragement, sometimes some financial resources. I've had 2 daughters who've been in the Corps. I know what that's like. But your belief in the power of these amazing, wonderful, compassionate young people and leaders is extraordinary. So thank you all. Earlier this morning, our AmeriCorps members came together here to reflect on the reasons for joining City Year and serving in this incredible community. Together, they dedicated their red jacket in the name of someone or an ideal that inspires them. It is a powerful and exciting part of their journey of City Year. And now, to start our program, I'd like to introduce you to some of our senior AmeriCorps members. These Corps members are embarking on a 2nd year of service and have volunteered to share with you their personal Why I Serve stories. So please join me in welcoming Amanda Plaza, Sean Kleber, Tully Thompson, and Jillian Roth to the stage.
I serve because I strongly believe that every single child deserves equitable access to education. I believe in the power of education to empower our children to dream without barriers. I serve for my little brother Tristan and other Black and brown kids who have the potential to be great, but have been systematically stifled by lack of resources. I serve to fight against injustice, to fight for young people everywhere, and ultimately bring us towards an equitable future for all. My name is Amanda Plaza, and I proudly serve as a senior AmeriCorps member with the Liberty Mutual Insurance Team at Charlestown High School in Charlestown.
Stories are a powerful force that fundamentally shape our world. Everything about who we are, how we live, how we see ourselves and our place in the world is a product of the stories we hear and tell. Shape those stories, and you shape a person's reality. The stories and narratives I'm most passionate about are those built and shared in schools. Those that mold not just the present for our students, but the future for us all. And in this role, with City Year, we get to help be a part of that world building. Through the relationships we share with students and the trust and flexibility we are given by schools, we are uniquely positioned to powerfully shape how a child sees themselves and their surroundings, and help that child see the person they can be, the world they can build, and the fact that they can be the author of their own story. My name is Sean Kleber. I'm a senior AmeriCorps member, proudly serving with the Summit Partners team at Up Academy Boston in South Boston.
I am lucky, like so lucky. I have the privilege of waking up happy every morning. I'm excited to go to work each day to collaborate with people who inspire me with their creativity and passion. I'm not sure how many other 23-year-olds can say that with confidence, but I can. So, why do I serve? I truly believe in the work that we're doing, particularly since I'm so personally joyful all the time, thinking of all the growth I've experienced and helped my students to experience over this past year. I feel like I'm doing an active disservice if I'm not sharing that joy with others, especially considering the state of the world that we're living in today. It can be so easy to be pessimistic in the face of everything, but to me, that is not a valuable use of time. Being optimistic each day is difficult, but is honestly the only way I want to live. So, I am going to challenge you to celebrate the small successes in each day, and if you can't find the joy, then be the joy. My name is Tully Thompson, and I proudly serve with the Westfield Capital Management Team at the Mildred K-8 School in Mattapan.
I am passionate about learning. The joy I have for learning comes from the great educators that I've been fortunate to have in my life. They showed me how fun and rewarding it could be to learn new things, to try and fail, and to explore. I want to be like my former educators and effectively ignite the spark in others for exploration and discovery. Upon contemplation of what, at the core, made those teachers great, I realized it was not merely their passion, but that they were a part of a supportive community. After I served with City Year Philadelphia in 2017, I became a substitute teacher. I love seeing new places and faces every day. However, I realized something was holding me back from being the best educator I could be. Being so transient within my role, I didn't feel a sense of community. I craved people to support me when I was having a difficult day, trainings to help me serve students to the best of my ability, and true human connection. I find this in the powerful City Year community. I serve because City Year makes me a great educator. My name is Jillian Roth, and I proudly serve on the Bain & Company team at the John F. Kennedy Elementary School in Jamaica Plain. We serve Kennedy. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Representative Joe Kennedy. Currently in his fourth term, Congressman Kennedy represents a diverse district that stretches from the suburbs of Boston to the more industrial cities of Massachusetts' South Coast. With a focus on issues like mental health and addiction, energy costs, manufacturing, and STEM education, he has prioritized bipartisan reforms that directly impact the families, businesses, and communities he is honored to represent. Please join me in welcoming Congressman Kennedy.
Jillian, from one ginger to another, well done. Good work. We gotta stick together. It's a tough world out there. Just take a quick second. I'm not sure I have heard a more inspiring set of speakers than the four that I just heard from. Tully, I promise you I will do my best to bring the joy to Congress. We could use it. But Amanda, Sean, Tully, and Jillian, your words, your performance here, the dedication that you articulate in the way in which you speak for every other red jacket in this room is inspiring. And the world could do with an awful lot more of you. Thank you for what you do and your commitment. Really grateful to be with you today. Keep that applause going for Sandra. Sandra, you are incredible. We are so, best thing to come out of Texas in an awfully long time. Thank you for your commitment to our community, to commitment to a vision, to a belief in the capacity of every single young person, no matter where they are. Your dedication to incubating that talent, that hope, that determination, that vision, that future is what we at our nation are at our best. Truly grateful to be with you this morning. Thank you for the invitation. He tried to slip in, but one of the founders of the whole organization, sitting right to her left, by the way, Alan Casey. Alan, grateful to be with you. Congratulations as well. So how's everybody feeling? What? Fired up? Somebody's sleeping in the back. Can you wake them up? How you feeling? One more time. How you feeling? There we go. We're getting there. Good work. Good work. As an elected official, I am contractually obligated to take all of that energy, passion, idealism, and suck it out of this room in a 45-minute address, so get comfortable. So to all of you guys on day one, up there in the rafters, a few years ago, I was in a position not unlike where you find yourselves today. It was the first day of my Peace Corps experience. I got, sort of. I remember this vividly. So I get dropped off in a bus in the side of a road in the northern part of the Dominican Republic. I'm sitting there with a backpack on my shoulder and a duffel bag, and off I hop, and there is a bank of young Dominican men looking at me like, who's the pasty white red-haired kid and where did he come from? And I'm looking back at them being like, oh my God, what did I just do? And they're looking at me like, oh my God, what did he just do? And you figure it out. I spent the next 2 years living alongside a community, trying to help them be a voice so that they could fight against the systemic exploitation that they were confronting as major international tour companies bus tourists into their community, up this incredibly beautiful series of waterfalls, and then took millions of dollars right back out and gave those guys who were doing all the hard work literally pennies on the dollar. It was an extraordinary experience, and I set to work to help them develop a sustainable business plan that would lead to more jobs, better wages, better safety and environmental standards, all because of the work that they did in their own commitment to their neighborhood. Look, it was a long and very bumpy road. But seeing that project take shape and watching these young men learn that their voices could in fact be heard in their community and by their government, that they themselves could shape their own future. It was one of the most meaningful things that I will ever do. I share with all of you up there this story not because it is all that remarkable, but because I guarantee you that a year from now, you will have a similar story of your own. And because of the connection that will lie through all of them, that my time in the Peace Corps has inspired almost every choice that I have made ever since. My time to spend extra time, or my decision to spend extra time during law school at a legal aid clinic, to pursue a job as a prosecutor, and then to run for elected office in Washington. The Peace Corps took the values that I had grown up with and actually made them real, made them tangible. Put names to faces, the idea that one person could in fact make a difference, and that that difference will matter, no matter how small or incremental. But critically, it showed that service requires change. Not just change in the communities that we serve, not just change in the children that you will mentor, and not just change in the parents that you will grow close to, or in the teachers and the administrators or the peers that will become your friends, but change in each and every one of you. Because that's, more than anything, what service demands. That you will open yourself up and leave a piece of you behind every mural that you paint, behind every playground that you clean, behind every fist bump and hug along the way. That you will write the musical arithmetic acrobatics to the beat of Old Town Road and timeless Good as Hell. That you will probably cry a little bit, but you will laugh a whole lot more. That you will learn to bring a change of clothes to work so you're never caught in a red jacket when you go to the Black Rose afterwards. If you take away anything else from this speech, let it be that, all right? Sandra's writing it down, literally writing it down. Great. And that you might skip work when Tom Brady gives us another duck boat parade in about a year anyway. And that you will grow to love the kids in your classroom. That you spend late nights at their dance recitals and their basketball games. Though you will take 2 or 3 buses to work in the morning because the best part of your day is greeting those students when they walk to school. To know and know that you will change this city, this Commonwealth, and our country for the better. And that all of it, every minute of it, you will change who you are as you change those who you serve. City Year Class of 2020. Today is September 13th, and we live to serve another day. And that is a beautiful thing. Now get out there, embrace those magical powers that come with those red jackets, and go light the world on fire. Congratulations and good luck.
It is our pleasure to introduce LaToya Edwards, City Year Board Member and NBC 10 Boston weekday morning anchor, and the host of This Is New England, representing our opening day sponsor, Comcast NBC Universal. Please join me in welcoming her.
All right, folks, I know you're like, I don't want a boring speech. I will not give you a boring speech, promise, okay? All right, so, good morning. Listen, I've been up since 1:30 this morning. If I have energy, you have energy. Let's try that again. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, that's how we're going to do it. Let me tell you why I'm fired up. 4 quick reasons for you. First and foremost, I'm a brand new board member of City Year, folks. I'm excited. Also, I'm fired up because I'm a Boston girl, born and raised in Dorchester. Yes. So I know you, and you know me, and I was born actually right across the street in the housing development. It used to be a housing project called Columbia Point. Now it's fancy, it's Harbor Point. And I remember going to John W. McCormick Middle School and Paul A. Dever Elementary School, and it was volunteers like you who made the difference, because even living in the projects, I was a little girl in Boston who looked on television and said, I could do that, I want to do that. And volunteers and community and public servants like you said, yes, you can, little girl, and you helped me do that. Your work is going to be so amazing this year, and I cheer you on. I'm so excited for you because of this. Yes, so here's another reason. I am fired up right now because my brother, my little brother, was a City Year member and alum, and he knows how fabulous you are, and you have a great year ahead, so I'm excited for you for that. And finally, I'm excited, and the real reason why I'm speaking to you today is because my parent company for NBC 10 Boston is Comcast NBC Universal. And we've been a sponsor for a long time, and we believe deeply in City Year and City Year's mission. And people may say that, but they don't back it up. So let me give you some direct numbers to show you how much love Comcast NBC Universal has for City Year. Comcast has sponsored more than 140 teams of City Year Corps members going back to 2003. This is not anything new. We've been here since 2003 sponsoring these teams. This year, in partnership with Red Nose Day, we'll be sponsoring a collective 23 teams of City Year AmeriCorps members all across 16 City Year sites. Let's give it up for Comcast for that. So let me tell you something. These 23 teams are part of an incredibly exciting 3 new year deals, commitment to City Year AmeriCorps members and students that will bring Comcast NBC Universal's total support of City Year to $115 million since 2001, including the sponsorship of 188 teams across the country through 2021, including more than 1,900 AmeriCorps members serving a total of 2.4 million hours to impact more than 127,000 students. Isn't that special? Isn't that special? So I shared these numbers with you, and I bring you this love because Comcast NBC Universal, we are so proud of you. If I could give you a group hug right now, I would give you that hug. Comcast NBC Universal is sending you, I see you gave me that hug back. Thank you, my brother. I see you. All right. So I also want to let you know that this isn't just going to stop here. We're actually going to expand our partnership. We're excited to tell you more about that with a new focus on providing more digital computer science and coding experiences for students in high-need school areas, like my school district when I was a kid, to help all students build critical skills needed to succeed in today's digital economy. But it's not about that, the kids. We also are committed to you. All of you guys wearing your red jackets right now, we want you to succeed. So from school events to discussing your future career path at Comcast Career Day later on this year, be a part of that. And then serving alongside you in May, we'll all get together, our Comcast NBC Universal employees, and you guys will all meet up in May, and we'll do Comcast Cares Day. We'll be cheering for you and during this journey, this year, this special year. So I want to close with this. I told you it won't be long. I hope at the end of this program, we're all done today. You'll take a selfie with me because I want to brag on social media platforms about my new City Year family. I know, I got to get my red jacket. And then also, when you think about turning on the news in the morning, you're going to get your weather, you're going to get your local news. I hope you don't turn to some other channel. I hope you say, let me go to my City Year sister, Latoya, who's been awake since 1:30 at NBC 10 Boston, and check in with me because we're family, right? You say, that's my girl right there. Tomorrow morning, I hope to see you Monday through Friday. Yeah, okay, I see you snapping. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. I just wanna let you know, on the real here, Comcast, NBC Universal, we love you. We are proud of you. We're excited for your year ahead, and know that we're family. When this is all over, you give me a call, you give me an email and say, hey, sister, where's the internship? I'll let you know, okay? I love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for having me.
To share their Why I Serve, please welcome Mary Boyd, Hallie Grunder, and Samantha Ruth Hazer.
I was first called to service because I didn't think it was right that your zip code should determine your access to a quality public education. Last year, working with students, I saw how they blossomed under the glow of support and care that City Year was able to surround them with due to our unique position in the classroom. I came to understand that a consistent and considerate relationship had the power to change a student's outlook on school and on themselves. I continue to serve today because I know that that relationship that core members foster with students is playing an active role in rectifying the inequitable access to education our students face today. My name is Mary Boyd, and I proudly serve with the Wellington Management Foundation team at Boston Green Academy in Brighton.
The physical spaces our students occupy are as important as the quality of the relationships we develop with them. My team does physical service that takes the form of beautification projects in the Boston Public Schools. Students deserve classrooms and school buildings that promote their creative exploration, immeasurable growth, and discovery of their own worth. These learning environments should be a reflection of the students, teachers, and school communities they serve by being bright, encouraging, and full of promise. I serve because I believe in the power of environment and because I believe in everything young people can accomplish when they have the tools and surroundings to succeed. My name is Hallie Grunder, and I proudly serve with the Boston Civic Engagement Team.
I am returning for a second year of service with City Year so that I can continue to gain the skills necessary to one day support children as a juvenile law advocate. In my first year of service, I learned that I draw my energy from those around me. When I can be a source of positive encouragement for others, I know it can ripple into the classroom environment, into the workplace, and into our community. I serve to remind students that they matter and to push them to be their best selves. I want students to question the world around them. I serve because I wholeheartedly believe in the power of young people and that their imaginations, passion, and creativity are changing our community and the world. We all benefit when we invest in their potential. My name is Samantha Ruthazer, and I proudly serve with the Fidelity Investments team at the Higginson Lewis 3rd through 8th School in Roxbury. It is my pleasure to introduce Isabel Barros, City Year Boston Alumni Board Chair and School Adjustment Counselor at Somerville Public Schools. Please join me in welcoming her.
Good morning, City Year Boston. My name is Isabel Barros, and I proudly served as a City Year AmeriCorps member at the Jeremiah E. Burke High School. Yes. As you continue your City Year journey, each of you will form your own understanding of what service means to you. For me, service is fighting for what is right and being kind along the way. Service is saying, I see you, I hear you, and I have come because my humanity is tied to yours. During my time as an AmeriCorps member, I was given a red jacket, which you all proudly wear today, and I was given a toolbox. Inside that toolbox were the tools to develop important professional and personal skills. I developed the ability to connect with my students, learned how to be a more empathetic leader, and how to develop positive and trusting relationships with my team, my school, and my students. You have already been given this toolbox, and over the next year, you'll be developing the skills to serve as your foundation. When the time came to take off my red jacket, it did not mean that I let go of service and my commitment to young people. As a proud City Year alum, I have taken service with me in my role as a school adjustment counselor. I know and continue to learn that not only is life hard, but hard is defined differently by everyone. It is now my job to take that same toolbox that was given to me and support my students in creating their own, one they can take into their teenage and adult years. That is service, giving back more than was given to you, and fighting for what is right. So it's my honor to lead you all in the City Year Pledge. AmeriCorps members, you can refer to the back of your program to follow along. If you're able, please rise. We're all going to zip up our coats. A pro tip, if you zip up to the C, that's appropriate. Check your collar, check on your neighbor. We look good, almost there. Ready? Okay, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to serve, as a City Year member to the very best of my ability. To honor the rules and expectations of City Year. To respect my colleagues and the people and communities we serve. To provide excellent service. To lead by example and be a role model to children. To celebrate the diversity of the people, ideas, and cultures around me. To serve with an open heart and an open mind. To be quick to help and slow to judge. To do my best to make a difference in the lives of others. And to build a stronger community, nation, and world for all of us. Congratulations. I thank you all for your commitment to Boston Public Schools and extend my gratitude to you all as you embark on your year of service. I cannot wait to celebrate all of your successes at graduation. You can be seated now. Thank you.
Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, LaToya. This is an exciting day. Really want to give a special thanks to our speakers, Congressman Kennedy, who joined us earlier today. Thank you, LaToya, again, and Izzy, all of our senior AmeriCorps members, just extraordinary. To all of you, our City Year Boston AmeriCorps members, congratulations again. You are about to embark on your year-long journey where you will provide more than 400,000 hours of service in the 25 schools in which you're in. And within those schools, you'll be working with more than 12,000 students who will be greeted by you each day. A friend in a red jacket, someone who is excited to see them, excited for their success, and ready to help them in the classroom and after school to become the scholars and citizens they so rightly deserve. You will motivate your students and help them develop new skills while also building your own capabilities as civic leaders. A year of service is no easy task. You can ask your senior corps members about that, they'll tell you. And this year will challenge and change you. Your students will push you to think differently and step outside of your comfort zone. Working with our students in our community means holding yourselves to high expectations and delivering on your commitments. It means choosing to be better today than you were yesterday. Thank you for choosing City Year as a place where you will grow. Through our collective service, you are powerfully demonstrating that national service can indeed help create a better nation and world for all of us. And you won't be alone. You'll be joined by 3,000 fellow Corps members in City Year across this country. And when you graduate in June, you will be part of the alumni network of more than 32,000 strong. They are using their City Year experience to make better happen in education, in the business, and social services, government, and countless other sectors. I want to thank you all again for being here today and supporting our AmeriCorps members. To our Corps members, I'm going to ask you to please stay seated for further instructions for your team photos. And for our guests, I'd like to invite you to exit the doors here and join us in the lobby for refreshments. Thank you again very much.